Greetings, my dear viewers. It is I, Drayon, and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons Character Conversion, Heavy Hitters. We're taking a look at some of Dungeons & Dragons characters and bringing them into the 5th edition era. Today we are looking at another heavy hitter in the old action figure roster, Mandoom. This character is a summonable ally, normally summoned by one of the magic users of Valor's Call, and he is rather tall, making the character in his action figure art look rather tiny. I think it was Warduke in this instance. But Mandoom is described to have golden skin that appears to be made of stone. When I first saw that description, I immediately thought of the Empyrean, the children of the gods. So that is why you are seeing the Empyrean artwork of 5th edition on the thumbnail instead of a art of Mandoom, because, well, Mandoom doesn't have any good artwork to use. I'd use his action figure, but, yeah, that's not gonna work. So I just did the Empyrean since it's close enough to Mandoom's description. But, anywho, let's go ahead and get right into the build, and his race is going to be the Orsimar, since the Orsimar has the same description when we're talking about a solar descendant Orsimar. This will give us a increase to our strength and our charisma. So our strength is going to be 16, dexterity 11, constitution 14, charisma is going to be at a 14 thanks to the racial bonus, intelligence and wisdom will be our lowest stats at a 10. Our size will be medium, speed of 30 feet, dark vision of 60 feet, we get celestial resistance, celestial revelation, healing hands, and the cantrip light. For our celestial revelation, go ahead and go with radiant consumption, since we don't really have wings. Don't really need them. Our main goal is to protect our magic user friends. So we need to have abilities that are suited to that. For our background, we're going to continue on this Empyrean theme and grab the background of Giant Foundling, giving us proficiencies in Intimidation and Survival. For our languages, we get Giant and one of Choice. Our feat is Strike of Giants, and we are going to pick the Stone Strike option to tie into the skin looking like it is made of stone. The target takes an extra 1d6 force damage from our attacks, and if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you in a straight line. Honestly, I kind of like this feat. I don't like the keenness of the stone giant. It seems pretty useless, so we will not be picking it for this build. Moving on to our class. He's a good warrior with swords made of gold and will use his abilities to protect his allies. Sounds like a paladin. Hit die is going to be 1d10, starting hit points is 10 plus constitution modifier. Hit points from now on are going to be increased by 1d10 plus our constitution modifier per paladin level after the first. There is not going to be any multi-classing in this build. I want to keep it strictly paladin, because I like the level 20 paladin feature that we will be getting. Proficiencies are going to be in all armor and shields, as well as simple and martial weapons. For saving throws, we are proficient in wisdom and charisma saving throws. For our skills, go for insight and persuasion to keep in theme with the Empyrean. We also get access to Divine Sense and Lay on Hands. Moving on to level 2 Paladin, we are going to grab the fighting style of Interception to protect any allies that are being attacked. We have Spellcasting, which uses our Charisma modifier, and we have access to Divine Smite. Level 3 Paladin, we get Divine Health, Harness Divine Power, and our Sacred Oath. We're going to go with the Oath of Glory. We could have gone with the Oath of Devotion since we are devoted to our magical friends who have summoned us, but I thought that Oath of Glory was a better fit. For our Oath spells, we get access to Guiding Bolt and Heroism. Our channel divinity is going to be Peerless Athlete and Inspiring Smite. At level 4 Paladin, we'll go ahead and grab a feat, and we're going with the Unearthed Arcana's Oversized Might, giving us the proficiency in the skill of Athletics, Powerful Build, and Stalwart. If you saw the last video, we already know why we are grabbing this feat, and that is to give the illusion of being a taller character than we actually are. Moving on to 5th level Paladin, we get extra attack and our Oath spells of Enhanceability and Magic Weapon. Moving on to level 6, we get Aura of Protection, and at level 7, we get Aura of Alacrity. Level 8, go ahead and increase your strength by 2 points. Level 9, your Oath spells are Haste and Protection from Energy. At level 10, we get access to Aura of Courage. Level 11, we get access to Improved Divine Smite. Level 12, go ahead and increase your strength by 2 points, maxing it out to 20. Level 13, you get the Oath spells of Compulsion and Freedom of Movement. Level 14, you get access to Cleansing Touch. Level 15, you get access to Glorious Defense. Level 16, you'll grab the feat of Shield Master, since we do have access to a shield. Makes perfect sense to have this ability, especially if we want to protect our allies. We need to make sure we're alive long enough to absorb any damage that they could possibly take. Honestly, we could have gone for the Oath of Redemption, but that's not really good for keeping our allies alive much, especially if we're not alive to protect them. Going over to level 17 Paladin, the Oath spells are now Commune and Flame Strike. Level 19, we're going with the feat of Resilient, increasing our dexterity by 1 point and giving us the saving throw proficiency in dexterity saving throws. And finally, at level 20, we get access to the Oath of Glory's final ability, the Living Legend. Really liked this ability, especially when we can choose to succeed on one attack. And we get basically advantage on any saving throws. Well, technically, if we fail a saving throw, we get to re-roll it once. It's pretty useful. Now, that is the end of the build, but not the end of the video, as we have some spells to go over. For your first level spells, I recommend Cure Wounds, Divine Favor, and Purify Food and Drink. If you do not have Purify Food and Drink, then what good are you if you are dead? Moving on to second level spells, Lesser Restoration, Prayer of Healing, and Zone of Truth. At third level, we have Crusader's Mantle, Dispel, Magic, and Revivify. Your fourth level spells are going to be Staggering Smite and Banishment. Fifth level spell, we have Dispel, Evil, and Good. What did you think of Mandoom? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know what character you would like to see next. Until next time, this has been Drahon, and I am offline.